Good afternoon, welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. I'm Mark, and this afternoon we're going to go for a walk around our 2012 Nissan Dualis TIL wagon. We'll start at the front of the car, all of the chrome grille, driving lights down the bottom there with chrome surrounds as well. Daytime running lamps, chrome surround in our headlights as well. Now, also important to note, we do have one camera here in the middle of our Nissan emblem, which is basically around view monitors on the Dualis, which we'll touch on the additional cameras shortly. As we move around to the driver's side of the car, finished in urban grey, or urban silver they call it, presents really well. Factory Nissan alloy wheels, as new, not a mark on the alloys, basically brand new tyres on the car as well. We've got our distinctive chrome outer door handles, chrome running through the base of the doors as well. And just the overall presentation of this car is really impressive. As we move down around toward the rear of the car, one thing I will touch on, in the bottom of our rear view mirrors we do also have cameras as well, part of what they call the monitoring system. We've got a reverse camera in the rear of this car also. So basically, as we mentioned, you've got the around car view. On our tailgate, all the distinctive chrome badging, as you can see, also does have a factory fitted tow bar. We keep the tongue locked away intentionally to prevent theft. We'll give you a lightweight towing vehicle, 1.2 tonne, but the overall condition of the exterior, our little tailgate spoiler with high mount stoplight, and if I want to be really particular, a couple of very minor little marks on the top of the rear bar. Once again, consistent with the 2012 model. As we move around the passenger side now, presents basically as most of the car does, in really impressive condition. One thing I'll touch on, being the TI and the L standing for leather, which we'll get to a little bit later, does also have the panoramic roof from factory. Once again, we'll touch on that particular featured option a little bit later in the video. Last but not least, as we just scan around the exterior, just on this outer left mirror, down the bottom of the mirror on both sides, as I mentioned, you can see the small cameras at the base of the mirror. So you've got front, rear and both sides on the mirrors as well for our around vehicle view. Now back to the front of the Nissan now. We'll have a little bit of a chat about its performance, but also the important thing, what it'll do for us as far as economy goes as well. Just a simple little 4-cylinder 2-litre motor to power our little Dualis. It'll give you 102 kilowatts of power, 198 newton meters of torque, but the impressive part about it, 8.2 litres combined per 100 k's. So this particular car, 65 litre fuel tank, going to give you basically 800 kilometres to a tank of fuel. Go around to the rear of the little Nissan now, and just a simple matter of pushing on our little button there. Up comes the tailgate out of our way. Nice little compact SUV, but still quite a good little storage area here in the back of the car. In the event that we want to use additional storage space, we've taken the liberty of dropping one side of the second row seats down there. So as you can see, it does create a fair amount of additional storage if we need it. Also, just below our cover here, we've got our full-size spare wheel, which is a good thing. No space savers, full-size spare. Pretty much the same amount of tread on the spare as it is all around the car, basically near new and really impressive condition. Okay, so we're inside the little Dualis now, and it just screams quality. Being the TIL, as I mentioned yesterday, top of the range, includes your full leather interior. So we'll kick off at our driver's armrest. You notice leather infills on all of our doors, all of our power window switches there, all of our air conditioning vents up in front of the actual driver's door. Directly below that, a few buttons, our controls for our exterior mirrors, a manual button to turn traction control off, and then a little knob here just to adjust our headlight height. Moving into the steering wheel, it is height and reach adjustable, our steering wheel, so set ourselves up where we're nice and comfy, lock it away into position, and we're good to go. Leather wrapped steering wheel. We've got auto wipers, auto headlights. So wipers will come on when it detects rain, headlights will come on when it detects darkness. Also on our steering wheel, factory cruise control settings, all of our audio settings on our left hand side, incorporating Bluetooth as well. So we can control all the audio straight off the wheel. And moving into the center section now, air conditioning vents up the top and our multi-function screen here, satellite navigation incorporated in the head unit. Also, as we mentioned earlier, reverse camera, and does sense everything behind us. We can see one of the boys walking there behind us. We've picked up on him. And notice how it's got the full surround with all the cameras as well. Air conditioning's climate control aircon heating system. Set our temperature to where we want it to be. First day of spring, so we've got the air conditioning running today. Nice. Little storage compartment there. 6-speed auto, constantly variable transmission. So just drive it as a normal automatic or bring it across into sport shift if we wish. Allows us to manually change through the gears off the stick. Me personally, I'm lazy, just drive it as an auto. Behind that little coin compartment there, both of our front seats are heated, and then a manual button in the middle there to lock and unlock the doors. Our cup holders behind that. And then also another storage compartment with our auxiliary inputs, both of them in the glove box there. So we can just load up, pop your phone in there and charge away, or run it off your iPod as well. Also important to have a look at the quality of the interior in this car. When I tell you the kilometres this car's done, in a minute you're going to be staggered, because this car looks like it's done about 10,000 Ks. The leather's in impeccable condition, the door trims as well, the dashboard as well. I mean, everything about this car is just immaculate. 6 airbags, front, side and curtain airbags, does give it a 5-star ANCAP safety rating. So extremely safe car as well. Also, as we mentioned, panoramic roof. So just a simple matter of pushing on our button, which is automatic, and it opens our roof cover up. Let the sunshine in, or at night time it lets the moonlight in as well. Quite an impressive function. If it's a really sunny day and you find it a little bit too bright, simple matter of just hitting on that button again, and auto opening, auto closing. So a really impressive addition to the Dualis, and obviously coming standard in the TIL. Last but not least, as I mentioned, this car's done 125,000 Ks, and you would not believe it. The service books are extremely good, but I won't manually or physically go through them because the Nissan service manual's just really painful. But all your service intervals have been carried out as required, so part of the reason it presents so well, this car. So just to touch on a few important statistics. In summary, 102 kilowatts, 4-cylinder 2-litre motor, 198 newton metres, delivering you 8.2 litres per 100 Ks. Just on 800 Ks to a tank of petrol, 5-star ANCAP safety rating, really impressive condition. One of the nicer examples you're going to see, as evidenced by the video today. Feel free to give us a call on 990 70 555 for any further assistance.